going to introduce my key guest for tonight. Let's see if I can get a good view of this guy for the recorder. This guy goes by the name of Elijah Oliver. Say hello to the people, Elijah.
How we doing, world?
Yeah, well, the world is doing cool, but I guess there are many time zones of the world. So, hey, Hong Kong. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. I think it's like 12 or 1 in the afternoon.
Like that, I guess.
You know, in Hong Kong or something like that. But nice to have you on, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How you doing? I mean, you doing great?
I'm wonderful. I'm great. You know, excited.
Yeah.
Just pushing. You know, everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
Just happy about life.
Happy about life.
That's it.
What exactly about life makes you happy at this moment?
The fact that I'm breathing.
Breathing?
I mean,
okay.
You can't. My mother always told me, you know, somebody is always going through something worse than you.
Yeah.
And when you hear the issues of the world and, you know, things that people are going through, it kind of, you know, humbles yourself.
Yeah.
You humble yourself.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Just happy about life, man. That's about it.
All right. Cool. I mean, has there ever been a point, and sorry if this sounds too personal, but has there ever been a point where you felt like, okay, what's the point of life? Things are not going well for me.
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, the issues that, you know, I've dealt with my family, whether it was, you know, in school or death or whatever the case was.
Okay.
There was always a case. I mean, even in high school, a lot of people don't realize that at some point, like I was dealing with a lot of stuff. And
what kind of things, if I can ask?
Just family issues, whether it was financial, you know, people passing.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that at one point I thought about it.
Okay.
Taking
the step,
taking that leap,
like
to exit,
like suicide,
stage left.
Okay. And
so
and how much work did it take to get away from that point?
It was just a friend talking to me, making me realize that, you know, life is not that serious. And from that point on, you know, another friend talked to me about, you know, being able to control what you can control, and that's it. Outside of that, why do you need to worry about anything else? You know, control what's in your grasp. So.
Okay. And is this the basis for your business, the one that you're trying to promote here on the air? Tell me tell me what you've gotten yourself into. Tell me the entrepreneurship opportunity that you have absorbed yourself into.
Absolutely. Well, my company is CEO Financial Group.
Okay.
And what we do, we teach financial literacy and money management to students as young as pre-K all the way through college.
Okay.
So we work with civic organizations, churches, youth groups, colleges, universities, you know, institutions, K all the way through 12. And again, talking about and teaching these young students about the importance of being financially literate.
Okay.
So it's, you know, ranging from credit, savings, debt management, student loans, you name it.
Okay. Now, to motivate these students in some way, have you told your personal stories?
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the first things that I do. And I think that
was there
a bigger...
Was there an initial fear in doing that, or were you...
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, we laugh about it, and a lot of people that have seen or have witnessed my presentation can testify that it's funny. You know, we can laugh about it now, but back then it wasn't funny. On how, you know, my car was repossessed.
Okay.
You know, the creditors calling and the bank execution and you know, things of that nature and how that's happened. So I'm very open and candid about my personal financial difficulties because it lets them know that, hey, listen, this can happen if you don't manage your money correctly.
Okay. And have you had certain people along the way telling you, no, you can't do this. No, you're at a place right now where it's impossible to think that you're going to ever go to this status of giving people financial advice. Have you ever had discouragement of any sort?
I get it to this day.
Okay.
Even people that are close, you know, to me.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And how do you deal with that? I mean, do you like strike out at them or like?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I mean, you know, the best form of revenge is doing better for yourself.
Sure.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to lash out, curse, do anything because your blood pressure just goes up and you end up, you know, becoming more frustrated.
It's hard.
But outside of that, you know what? Okay, you don't think that I'm going to achieve this,
Yeah.
or you don't think that I'm going to do this. Okay, that's fine. No problem.
What, if any, who have been the main like positive forces in your life, who, or just the positive elements in general that have led you to be where you are, where you can say, all right, I'm going to give you advice and I'm going to get paid for it?
Well, first and foremost, excuse me, the Most High. I mean, I can't do this without Him.
Okay.
Whatsoever. Secondly, my mother. My mother is a strong, strong Black woman, and I absolutely love her to death. She has conquered and continues to conquer so much. She is one of the main reasons that I push on and continue to move forward. My family, you know, given everything that they've dealt with and continue to deal with, a lot of times I push for them. And then, you know, a lot of the close friends that I have, you know, the calls, the text messages, the emails, you know, hey, continue to do your thing. I'm so proud of you. I just, you know, I receive calls here and there from friends, you know, that I haven't talked to in a while. Hey, listen, I see that you're doing your thing. Keep up the good work. You know, you're definitely making a difference. Little stuff like that matters, you know.
Okay. And you went to Eastern.
Yes.
We know that for sure.
Yes.
What did you major in?
General Studies, course concentration in Business and Economics.
Okay. And how did that help you get to where you are today? Like, can you point out, you know, a certain class or a certain professor that was very, I would say, influential to getting you to your point?
I mean, Dr. Stacy Close.
Okay.
Was one of them.
All right.
I mean, it was a few, quite honestly, that really taught me the importance of having a college education and the reason that I need to pay attention.
Okay.
And a lot of the social aspects have prepared me to where I am today, you know, working in groups. You know, Walter, doctor, excuse me. I know he doesn't like when you don't use the doctor.
Yeah, so uppity.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on.
Damn those people.
Come on, Walter.
I know.
But Dr. Diaz, you know, he's definitely one of the people who have helped us along the way. When I was a freshman, you know, the mock interviews, sending us on random interviews, knowing that we weren't going to either get or take the job just for the experience. So that definitely has been, you know, the career services, you know, has been one of the elements that have prepared me.
And are you married?
No.
You're not? Okay. No. Do you have a girlfriend of any sort or no? Or are you just focused on your work? I mean, that's cool if you're...
I'm focused on my career. I am focused on my business, but more importantly, getting the message out. A lot of people think that, oh, when you're in business for yourself, it's all about money.
Yeah.
I mean, it is about money to a certain extent because, you know, bills have to get paid.
Yeah.
It's a business. You know, when you go to work, you expect a paycheck, and if something is wrong with your hours, you're going to talk to your boss. So you expect to get paid. Okay. However, I'm a firm believer that the message is more important than the money. Okay. I'm going to do well, and that's not being arrogant or cocky or anything. All right. Because I love what I do, and this message like really needs to get out. There are so many people, young and old, who are financially illiterate. You know. Yeah. True. And you know, starting at a young age, and a lot of people. It's funny. A lot of people don't understand my inspiration behind doing this. Okay. I was inspired by a 6-year-old. Oh, really? My background is business, banking, and social services. I started off at the bank, and I remember going in that day, counting my money, verifying my box, and I hear a soft little voice from across the branch. Can I have a deposit slip? So I look over, and it's this young kid sitting at the desk, and I'm like, okay, he's going to doodle on the paper. Yeah. His father's standing there. Yeah. So I'm watching him fill out this deposit slip. He hands it to the teller. She hands it back. And the father afterwards just asks him a ton of questions. What's your account number? How much money did you deposit? Who's on that bill? How much change did you get back? He had a passbook savings account. So, the father asked him, how much interest did you get this month?
Okay.
And I'm looking at this kid like floored because he's able to articulate and answer every single one of his father's questions.
Wow.
So I walk over afterwards and I introduce myself. I said, excuse me, sir, how you doing? My name is Eli. I'm one of the associates over at the bank. How old is he? And he said 6. So I looked at him. What's your name, young sir? Max. So I gave him a high five. I said, listen, continue doing what you're doing. You probably don't even realize what you just did, but continue doing what you're doing. So I thank his father for allowing me to talk to him and whatnot. But from that moment on, I was like, yeah, this needs to happen because it's not being taught in schools. It's not, or very rarely being taught at home.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to me how we can, although good or a great thing, we can push our young people into the direction of higher education, which is a great thing. But we're not teaching them how to manage one of the biggest debts they'll ever have, a student loan.
Okay.
That's just backwards to me.
Okay.
So
now I'm going to ask you some personal advice because I'm in a situation myself where I only have one mother that's supporting all of us. It's me, my brother, and my sister. And, I'm working an on-campus job here that's mostly providing for, my education. And it's very little. It's like about $200 every 2 weeks. So I guess my question to you is how is it possible to manage my money for school and also be able to save for things for myself, such as, I want to, go skiing with my girlfriend. Oh, I want to move to New York someday so I can have my big career. Like how can you have all these big aspirations and have all these big expectations of saving with so little that you have? Like, what can you say to someone like me or someone like anybody else who's in this situation? Like, what would you say to them?
Start small.
Okay.
Everything, no matter how big, Microsoft, Apple started with an idea. So my point is start small. I always tell people, pay yourself first. Everybody is so caught up with, I got to pay these bills. I have to do this, that, and the third. Make yourself a bill. If it's $2, $5, $10, just put it away. Put it away. I mean, I don't, want to start shelling out investment advice or anything. But I mean, there's different savings accounts. One of the ones that I recommend is ING. They have a savings account that you can transfer and whatnot.
My dad used to work there.
Start small.
Yeah.
Start small. Whether it's $5, $10. One of the things that I used to do, starting off, at any bill that I broke, whether it was a $5, $10, $20 bill, I would save the singles and just put the singles in a shoebox and just keep putting it away.
Okay.
And after a while, you'll be amazed as to how many singles you have. Put the money away. Again, just start small.
Yeah. I have big trouble keeping cash in my wallet because I have very little cash and I just figure I'll just save it up in an account. And I'm very bad with change. I mean, quarters, dimes, nickels, they're just all over the place, under my bed, in my couch or something like that. And my girlfriend actually, she's very good at like picking up every single coin and saving it, because it could be used for anything. I mean, you could do a trip, you can pay for your education. I mean, you could do anything with every little single coin. It counts. But to me, I guess I was just raised in a society where you have to have that big bill. If you don't have that big dollar bill, then it's not going to count for anything.
I mean, money is money.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's 25 cents, 10 cents, it all, works towards a common goal.
Yeah.
So, like I said, start small, make yourself a bill. And a lot of it, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of this whole personal finance and financial literacy, it's personal.
Yeah.
Right. Dave Ramsey, he's one of the people that I follow and read his books. He said personal finance is 80% behavior and 20% head knowledge. Behavior, it's tied to your emotional well-being. It's need versus want. It's discipline. Do I need this or do I want it? And 9 times out of 10, people want it. They want to keep up with the Joneses. They want to have the flyers. They want to look nice. They want to do this. They want to do that. Do your own hair. Shape yourself up. That's what I used to do here. Yeah. I mean, we had a barber on campus, but after a while, I had to shape myself up.
Okay.
You know, so
Nice.
it's little things like that that, you know, a lot of people don't realize. And, you know, to your question as well, a lot of people think, oh, I have to save $100 a month. But if you really don't have that coming in, how are you going to do it?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
again, you have to start somewhere. Doesn't matter if it's $1, $5. Start somewhere, because what's going to happen is that's going to, you know, set you on a path, and it's about that behavior and that attitude. Like, okay, I'm consistently, I'm disciplined. I don't care what happens. I'm putting $5 away every time I get paid, every time I get this. It doesn't matter. That's what I do. You see what I mean? So
Consistency.
That's absolutely discipline.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on. Can you let the people know where, you know, you'll be going next, as far as you know, schools or organizations?
Absolutely.
Where?
Well, this week I will be at some of the high schools in Hartford.
Okay.
Buckley High School, Weaver High School, and Hartford Public High School. I also have a workshop at Trinity Christian School in Windsor this week with some 3 and 4 year olds.
Okay.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But if, you know, someone needs to get in touch with us at CEO Financial Group, you can reach us by email, info@ceofinancialgroup.com. That's info@ceofinancialgroup. You can also visit us on the web, www.ceofinancialgroup.com.
Okay, great. Well, Elijah Oliver, thank you very much for coming on. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, you deserve all your success that you've gotten so far.
I appreciate
it. And would you like a certain song to be played? I mean, it's the least you could do, because you came here, you know.
I appreciate it.
Are you sure?
You know what? I'm a huge fan of Biggie. You know,
Biggie? Okay. I actually talked about him earlier. Yeah.
Biggie.
Yeah. A specific song that you would like to hear from Biggie at the moment?
No.
Any song would do?
Any song.
Any song would do.
Not you know, one of his Forget the World type songs, but you know.
Juicy.
Actually, you know what? Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Okay.
Sky's the limit.
All right. Sky's the limit. That's
Dream Chase.
All right. I'll
chase your dreams.
Nice. I'll try to.
Doesn't matter what's in front of you.
Okay. Let's see if I have a clean version of that.
Dream Chaser #1.
Yeah. Abdul.
Yes.
Yes. He came here September 11th.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He was a very great guy. He actually recommended you to me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Remember, you don't remember? You told me that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's all right. You know, memory can get jaded.
Foggy. Absolutely.
Yeah. Hate the fog. But Notorious B.I.G., this is featuring 112.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Okay. And that's a very great song to go out to, because you have a very inspirational background to your business. So thank you very much, Elijah Oliver.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, please come back again sometime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right. This is After Hours with John Francois. Sky's the limit. Notorious B.I.G. We will be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. That's not the song.
How's everybody doing tonight?
All right, man.
I'd like to welcome to the
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah. It was nice and easy. About 15 minutes.
He went from ashy to classic. All right. I like that. All right. So everybody tonight.
So yeah, I'll be posting this up on Facebook if you want to take a look at it. I'll be posting this up on Facebook. So if you want to take a look at it, hopefully it's within sync. Because some of the videos are out of sync, but
that's fine.
Yeah, hopefully the audio's okay. Where do you live, by the way? I'm sorry. Where do you live, by the way? New Britain. Okay, so this was like a 40-something minute drive.
Well, actually, no. I was coming from Bloomfield.
Oh, okay.
My mom was helping me with some
Okay.
work.